Sparkin' Dog here. The #1 video that I have posted to YouTube was the honest and unbiased review of the WE1 Weed Eater lawnmower. Well, I think that was a 2011 or 2012 model. It worked okay the first year. One of the back tires popped, the inner tubes popped the very first, 15 minutes into the first cut. Probably not even that, 5 minutes. It was ridiculous. Had to go buy a tube, finish cutting the grass. The second or third time I used it, the other tube popped, which was kind of a telltale sign of the general overall quality of that. Completely made in China out of substandard plastic parts. It worked great the first year, besides the inner tubes. Once I got the inner tubes changed, it worked great the first year. Second year, fairly got me through the year fairly good. No major problems. Third year, the chain started popping off. The rear tires delaminated. The tread completely fell off. Had to buy 2 tires, and of course that popped the tube, so 2 more tubes. Put $100 worth of tires onto it. Chains kept popping off. Tried to align the chains, etc., etc. Well, at the end of the third year, I was so fed up with it that I parted it out. Now, I paid about $750 for that lawnmower, brand new. It made it through 3 years, 2 trouble-free and 1 pain-in-the-ass year, the chains popping off. I think the last time I cut the grass, the chains must have popped off 5 or 6 times, and it takes 15 minutes to put them back on. And the transmission is made out of plastic gears and bicycle chains. It's just really cheap. And I tried to align it and put springs on it to hold everything. I tried to beef it up a little bit, but nothing I did made a bit of difference. The plastic gears would get flex in them and the chains would pop off. So I parted out the Weed Eater 1, and I've got most of my money back, so I can't be too mad about that. Well, this is my new for this year, 2016 John Deere GX85. I belong to a motorcycle forum with a lot of smart people on it, a lot of educated people, a lot of engineers. And I posted the question, hey, I need a new lawnmower. What do you guys say? Should I get a Cub Cadet? Should I get a Craftsman? And pretty much everybody said that they're all made in the same factory with a different color paint on them. And they're all made to go about 2 or 3 years till the warranty expires. I know one thing about, I can't remember which one it was, maybe both of them, they have sealed transmissions on them now that are unserviceable. And some of the guys that have had troubles, I read the online forums, I spent quite a bit of time researching what kind of lawnmower to buy. I was going to buy a brand new one. A lot of the guys had trouble with, once they would service, there's some forums that have some how-tos on how to actually service the thing, to drain the fluid and refill it, and a lot of the guys were having big trouble after they refilled it. One when the hydrostat goes out on a 2 or 3 year old lawnmower, the lawnmower is junk. Well, and I was looking at a $1,500 lawnmower, and boy, that's a lot of money to pay for something that's only going to last a couple years. So anyway, on the forum I belong to, advrider.com, great forum, everybody pretty much advised me, buy a John Deere, it's the last lawnmower you'll buy. So I messed around for days trying to figure out what to buy. The grass really needed cut. I Googled John Deere phone numbers. I called the local dealer, and I was going to buy a bigger model. They sell a cheaper model like at Home Depot, and I was advised that, again, that's just another basically Chinese one with green paint. It's not a real John Deere. So I was going to buy a real John Deere. It was, around $2,000, something like that. Anyway, I called the dealer. Didn't get the dealer, got a voicemail, said, hey, I want to know if you have this lawnmower in stock. I can't remember the certain model. Want to know if you have it in stock and what the out the price door is, and could I come pick it up today? I'm ready to buy it. Guy never called back. So really? $2,000 lawnmower, you can't even call me back? Whatever. So I got on Craigslist, and I saw a few of the bigger ones, and then I saw the Forrest Gump class mower here. GX85, this is a 1999 model. The guy that I got this from, I think he got it for about free. The guy thought the crankshaft was out that got rid of it, and I think he just... Well, the guy that I got it from told me he got it from a scrap guy. So I think the original owner just, you know, called somebody and said, hey, I got a lawnmower broken, don't want it, come get it, take it away. Probably even paid somebody to haul it off. Well, what happened was the butterfly fell off the carburetor, and it was running wide open, and it was bouncing off the rev limiter, which sounded like a rod going out. So the guy that I bought it from put the butterfly back in, serviced it, put a new belt on it, lubricated everything, put a new battery in it, and I picked this up for $350. And I couldn't be happier. This is a 30. I think the Weed Eater one was maybe 27 or 28. This is just a little bit wider. The turning radius is better. The engine is more powerful. It has a real transmission. This is everything the Weed Eater one wasn't. This is a real lawnmower. And if you look on the tag down there, I'm sure you probably can't see it. Made in USA. I wouldn't hesitate to buy one of these brand new. This is just a wonderful little mower. And for $350, it's half the price of the Weed Eater 1. And it's 10 times the mower the Weed Eater 1 ever was. Since it's a 99, it doesn't have any of that funky can't back up while you're mowing type of crap on it, which I think is government mandated for safety, which I'm sure is a great idea, but when you're out cutting the grass, it's a pain in the butt to not be able to back up when you're cutting. It's kind of, you know, the government trying to make the world idiot-proof for us. Here's an idea: look behind you. No, we can't have that. We gotta have mandates to make us safer. Anyway, I like that it's an older model and it doesn't have that kind of funky stuff on it. That's great. Has a throttle on it. The Weed Eater 1 did not have a throttle. 13 horsepower. I believe the GX85 is a discontinued model, but they still make this Forrest Gump class of lawnmower, and I don't know what it's called now. Great little mower. We'll make a couple passes here. Boy, this thing turns tighter. The brakes actually work. This is the corner of my yard that the Weed Eater 1 always would leave a big hook here because the wheels just didn't turn quite sharp enough, and this one is almost as good as a zero radius mower. This size of mower is so maneuverable. I really like that feature. It'd be nice to have a bigger one to pull a bagger and a roller and stuff, but for $350 I'm not complaining. So if you're contemplating a Weed Eater 1, save your money. That thing's a piece of junk. If it was made out of better materials, it would be a nice little mower. The friction disc transmission's just a joke. The nice thing about the John Deeres here is you can still get parts for these. There's online sources for anything that would ever break on this mower. It's all available, still new. eBay's full of parts. I have about half of the rear bagger. I'll piece together the rest of it. I have the big piece that mounts up top. I don't have the bags or the chute. 1999 John Deere GX85 versus the 2011 Weed Eater 1. No comparison. Apples and oranges. Chinese plastic and American steel. So if you're thinking about getting a Weed Eater 1 or even fixing your Weed Eater 1 or whatever, forget about it. Do what I did, part that thing out, sell the parts on eBay, use the money to buy something real. I couldn't be happier for the $350 I spent. Hope that helps somebody out, and yeah, make the right choice. You certainly don't want to buy a lawnmower for, $750 was pretty cheap, but 3 years is ridiculous. So, thanks for watching.